Yeah.
No time trying to sit around the coach, nigga. Knowing how to get it, nigga. I be saying dope. Shoot box full of hundreds, got them bands out. I went gram from gram, trying to decipher. Hit my team with a test, and I'm hoping that she like it. You wanna snip that knot, hoping you get back. You smell it through the wrap, and you knowing you can flip that picture. Picasso, Nacho, nigga. Nacho, burritos, tacos, flip those, and make more than we get.
What up, though? OG Kenny, O_G_Kenny at Retired from the Streets TV. You know what it is. Be nice. You feel me? What I say? Be nice. My daughter bought me she bought me this for Christmas. And she's like, you don't never wear the stuff? I'm like, babe, it's like a little young, right? For my standard, but whatever. I gotta love the kids, man. You know, it's funny because I was just talking to a homie I hadn't seen in a long time. And he reminded me of something Tony Yayo was saying on the Vlad TV interview about playing with guns. He was speaking on the Tory Lanez and Megan Thee Stallion situation. Like, no matter, he said, I don't know what happened, he didn't want to speak on it. He's like, but we don't play with guns where I'm from. And that's true. You know, and I say, when he said where we from, and that mean like when you in the streets for real, and you really out here, you ain't playing with guns for one, because your gun is really, you keep it on tuck for your own protection. It ain't be flashing, it ain't for fashion. I never was a dude that did that, and then you know, it sound crazy, but in high school I was carrying pistols, and it wasn't because I wanted to, it's because I almost had to, for real, because Murray Wright was considered murder right, and it had a bad reputation. So anywho, I agreed with him, and I'm gonna tell y'all the story real quick, man, about the time I'm in high school, and this is the Sega Genesis era, when I wasn't playing video games, I wasn't into none of that. What I was into was getting my bread. So my homeboy and them was smoking weed already and was into that, you know, sitting around smoking weed, playing video games for hours. That was dead to me. So what I did was, I used to come around here and there. I kept a pistol on me. Everybody knew that. And the whole thing about it was I played too much back then. Right? We pull out, we take the whole clip out, right? Take all the bullets out and you know, come up behind somebody and play games, you know, click, 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 right? So one particular day, I'm in my homeboy house, Jude, we called him Huss. So we at Huss' house, and, you know, they in there playing video games. Somebody ended up leaving, like few of them leave and go to the store. I gotta go take a deuce. So I go to the bathroom, take me a deuce. By the time I come back, everybody gone. My man, Sweets, we called him Sweets, my man Lou on the video game, right? And he playing, he distracted. And it's one of them things I always used to do, right? You know, like I say, we was playing too much with the guns back then. I go up behind my homeboy, and I look, he ain't paying no attention. So I sit down, I didn't wave at the back of his head and all that to see if he feel the air, but he's so into this, I think it was John Madden or something they was really into back then. He into that so much that he not paying me no attention. So I sit down, and I get to go into my little snacks I'm eating and whatnot. So, you know, I'm like, I said something to him, he still ain't respond. So I grab my pistol, take all the bullets out, right? Take the bullet out the chamber, take the clip out, whatever, and whatnot. If it was involved, we take all the bullets out. But this time I had a 9 with a clip. So take the clip out, pop the one out the head, right? Muscle memory. You know, clip out, pop one out the head, it's Gucci, right? I go up behind him, I cock that boy back, right? I put it to about maybe an inch or 2 from the back of his head. And I pause. And I was about to do the click sound, right? So you hear it, but I'm like, he ain't hearing that anyway. So some say don't even do it. And I think it had to have been God. It had to have been God. Because as I sat down and I went to cock it, to you know, pop that one bullet out of the chamber, that, you know, or whatever, I look, it was a bullet in there. As I go to do that, a bullet pop out. And I'm like, damn. And I sat there and I thought for a long time. And I felt real shitty, because I'm like, dog. Flashing back now, that could have altered both of our lives. I don't even know if he know this story or not, right? I really don't know if he know this story or not, but I'm going to just say this much. Had I pulled that trigger, man, I could have ended my homeboy life or altered significantly the quality of life he was going to live from there on. And it would have also put me in a messed up situation with the judicial and legal system, because I would have definitely been doing some time young. I was number probably 17 or 18 back then. It taught me a valuable lesson about playing with guns. And since that day, I've never played with guns again. I don't shoot in the air on on New Year's, none of that stuff. I don't do that. It's something I just don't do. What I do is I encourage people to keep some type of protection in their home, crossbow or something to that effect. You feel what I'm saying? I'm about to bag out, let them out right quick. But I will say this much. To this day, I still feel that in my gut of that, you know, that sick feeling of, damn, if I'd have pulled that trigger, I could have rocked my man Noodle. You feel me? It'd have been a wrap for him. So I think I want to tell that story just to say, man, like, this culture that we live in right now is so rampant on being a gun culture. Everybody carrying a blicky, everybody got a stick, everybody got a pole, everybody got 30 rounds or a switch. You know, they shooting thousands of rounds in a minute, and it's like retarded and crazy because a lot of these dudes, especially these young dudes and females, they so desensitized to it, they don't realize how much energy they putting out there that come back and bite them in the ass eventually. Because even if you ain't out there sliding and putting in work, you constantly around that scene, you constantly carrying guns, you constantly involved in garbage ass activity, eventually something gonna happen that puts you in a bad situation where you gotta use that weapon, where you gotta defend yourself, or where you just a victim of circumstance, or you an accessory to something that you ain't even signed up for. I haven't been around it too much to see all of that happen. You know, we come up scrapping. We ain't really come up carrying pistols. When I got to high school, that was a little different. I mean, I was carrying pistols young because my mama had got robbed when my brother was young and they was together. He was 3 years old. So my father gave me my first pistol at 11. I was responsible with pistols for the most part. I started playing too much in high school, and it was all because of, and I ain't gonna lie, a lot of those movies and that culture influenced me back then. You know, watching the Boys in the Hood, watching the Juices and the New Jersey Drives, and seeing these young dudes whipping cars and carrying guns, and I really was doing that for real. It just made me feel like I was somebody. So now when I see these young dudes who do that now, right, and act it up, I don't push them, I don't put them down, I don't criticize them, I don't ridicule them or none of that. I understand it because I was that person at one point. So if anything, what I try to do is offer some sound advice and say, look, young bro, you know, if you're gonna do this, understand it's consequences to all that, bro. You know, if you're gonna be out here sliding, if you're gonna be out here putting in work, if you're gonna be out here, you know, strapping your nuts on and playing that grown man game, understand that it's consequences that come with that. It's bad energy that come with that. You know, that was a situation I could have did something horrible to my homeboy and to myself and both our families, man. So I say that to say everything I've been saying on this channel with almost 200 episodes and almost approaching a year with the podcast. March 17th will be my year mark. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna do a giveaway on that year mark. I'm gonna try to schedule it so I drop my 200th episode on that day too. So it'll be a nice, phenomenal episode, man. I don't know if I'm gonna throw a party, so I might throw a little party. Yeah, I might throw a house party or something. I don't know. I might do something real ghetto and just record it and invite y'all in and let y'all see how many of my people get down and introduce y'all to some of my core group of people, and y'all to see how my team operate and how we really love each other and how it's sincere love and whatnot with the Retired from the Streets family and the Talking Chicken Network and the and my Gollum family, you know what I'm saying? Getting off like a mug, you know? My Kings Rising people, yeah. So we really, really link in and tap in with each other and a lot of the nonprofits in the area. And I just started a new position as, you know, I'm just going to be watching the youth and dealing with the youth on Fridays. And I'm going to tap y'all into that energy as well because it's a good thing. These high school and teenagers, they at risk, a lot of them, and they going through this faith-based thing as far as the Christian program, which most of them know I'm not a Christian. You know what I'm saying? I don't have nothing against the Christians. I love the Christians, and my family are Christians. But it's just that, you know, I still deal with them because no matter what you say you are, it's about your walk. I don't care what faith you claim. As long as your walk is consistent with being a good, upright person, I'm rocking with you. You know what I'm saying? And I'm trying to spread love and energy and be nice, like I've been saying since the beginning of this podcast, man. So anyways, OG Kenny, O_G_Kenny at Retired from the Streets TV. If you haven't done so far, please subscribe. Please hit the notification bell. Hit the like button. Share the content. Get in the comment section. Say whatever you want. You feel me? I feel good about the energy around the podcast right now, and I got some dope things happening behind the scenes, and it's just a matter of pulling the crew together. You know, it's hard pulling people together who got their own lives, family, kids, and whatnot. When you try and do something big on one person, it seems like I feel like people think I'm Superman sometimes in my personal life, and I'm not, man. And if y'all feel like that too, get in the comment section. If y'all the oldest child, if y'all the big homie, if y'all the one who always giving sound advice, if y'all the one that people think you eating because you're doing a little YouTube channel now and all this other stuff, and they see what you're doing with the houses and stuff, you know, then get in the comment section and tell me you understand me. Tell me you smell me. Tell me you feel my pain, please. I love y'all. Y'all be smooth. Y'all enjoy the rest of y'all weekend, and I'm out.